Good afternoon. So today is the last topic of the fifth unit, contracting and outsourcing. So there is the contracting and the outsourcing is the essential part of the project management. Through the contracting, we have to get the informations related to the project, and we have to put the outsourcing related to the project. That's why the both are more essential related to the project management. So it will create the binding between the buyer and the seller. So they create the communication between the buyer and the seller. So then only they have to create the binding related between buyer and the seller to improve the project management. So also the contracting, managing the risk factors related to internal risk and the external risk. Then the contract manager plays a very critical role, because the contract manager is getting the informations from the vendor and giving the information to the project developer. So he is an intermediary between them. So that's why the contract manager plays a very critical role in the project management. Also, the contract manager manages the contract throughout the project. If they are getting the project now throughout the project, he or she will handle those contracts, getting the informations from the outside. So there are key responsibilities of contracting and outsourcing. So what are the key responsibilities we'll see? So first one is creating the draft blueprint related to the project, and develop the project and negotiate with the seller, then execute the contract. So these are all the key responsibility of the contracting. So then create the policies and procedure related to the which project we have to develop. So related to that project, we have to create the policies and the procedure. Last one, they have to manage and close the projects. These are all the key responsibility of the contracting. So outsourcing improve the effectiveness of the organization by means of competencies, experience, and professionalism. The outsourcing, how we are after completion of the project, we are giving the project for outsourcing, so that's why. So the outsourcing will create the effectiveness, improve the effectiveness of the organization. So by means of competency and experience, and the professionalism. So they are higher level peoples are involving in those outsourcing, so it is easy to sell the product. That's why the outsourcing plays an important role. Then outsourcing and contracting advantages. What are the advantages of outsourcing and contracting? So resolving the communication problem, planning and monitoring projects in an elaborate manner, controlling the risk management. So we are creating the communication between the buyer and seller. So through the outsourcing and contracting will increase the link between the buyer and the seller. So that's why if any problems will arising, the contracting will resolve those problems. So what are the problems arising between the buyer and seller? Then planning and monitoring the projects in an elaborate manner. So if you in a detailed manner, we have to plan and monitor those projects which are developing. Then controlling the risk management regarding the internal and external. Thank you. Be safe. Stay home.